BBC said I should keep it PG. BBC, I wish I had it in me. There's a double meaning if you dig deep.
Boss driver here. Brothers and the ladies and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So, Big Oizumi. Big Oizumi. Big Oizumi brothers' niece done been caught taking some white meat. His niece takes that white meat. Now, everybody that mama knows that Big Oizumi, Dr. Umar Johnson, is the type of guy that doesn't like to see brothers with them snow bunnies. And he has been on record stating that he would not mess with no female that lets a Neanderthal enter her cave, aka the white meat. But he says he's not racist. He came at LeBron James because LeBron James' son dates a white girl and took her to the prom twice. That was a big deal to Big Oizumi. He came at LeBron James as if LeBron James, because LeBron James was opening up schools that helps out the less fortunate. LeBron James is married to a black woman, so that means because LeBron James is spending a lot of his money in the urban environment where there's a lot of black folks around, that must mean he must be pro-black. So therefore, since he's Afrocentric pro-black, he's got to keep his family on code, according to Big Oizumi. But yet this man's niece is taking that white meat. This is the thing, brothers. There's a lot of these pro-blacks, a lot of these dudes that be talking that shit, a lot of these guys that be on that program talking down, shaming, blaming, getting at other men, especially black men, getting at black men, not so much black women, for dating outside or marrying outside of their culture, of their race. So, Big Oizumi should expect that there should be some heavy blowback when it finds out that his very own niece, who herself is what you would consider a Afrocentric / pro-black female, apparently she married a white man. Is there anything wrong with who she wants to marry? No. There is nothing wrong with who she wants to marry. But it's ironic that a lot of these females, Ebony K. Williams, anybody, a lot of these females, right, that are so Afrocentric, black love, black men need to be with black women, are in fact taking white meat. these women come at brothers all the time when they see him at the NFL or NBA draft with some snow on his arm. They see him with something exotic on his arm. They see him with something like bright, damn near white on his arms. He is a problem. All the while, they're taking white meat. They're taking all types of pork. All types of turkey. Right? This is what they're taking. But they're telling you, black man, who you, black man, should marry. There are families that came from the United States of America, moved to Africa, claim every time you hear them on their podcast as they work their land in the Gambia, how they're all for black man, black woman, black child. This is what amazes me. So they say they black man, black woman, black child, but they don't want to tell you that their oldest child, their oldest daughter, is taking white meat. She got married to a white man. Meanwhile, they're in Africa, and their youngest daughter is out here in love with a Middle Eastern man. And their son is trying to date a Middle Eastern woman in Africa. Black Acres of the Gambia, anybody? Brothers, these people are hypocrites of the highest order. Because they want to shame you, and not just you, your family members, but yet this is what's going on with them. Brothers, there's no saving it. There's no saving the community. The mindset is, how can you say, it is, without saying the R word, but it's seriously mentally challenged. Brothers, these women are giving birth to man, woman, and child. These women are giving birth to, especially the dudes, that are walking around in 90-degree weather, dressed up as the Ghetto Foot Clan from the Teenage Hood Turtles. These dudes is in all black or all dark clothing with a hoodie and a beanie hat on, full sleeves, sweatshirt, sweat hoodies, black, in the middle of the day, walking around with some slides, or some Crocs, or some flip-flops, with socks on, black socks. I don't understand. Do they not think that we cannot smell and there be the body odor under all of those garments? They reek, but yet they go out every day dressed as urban dusty ninjas. And you're telling me that this isn't pathological, this isn't mental, this isn't damn near genetic? It is. Because the mama's stupid. Mama finds dummy out here in these streets that's gonna slang all types of seed, get pregnant by that bozo, and then tell the world that bozo ain't shit, and then want you to come behind bozo after 3 or 4 kids by 3 or 4 bozos, and then wonder why the children are behaving as they behave. What is the solution? The solution is what you saw on the NFL draft. The solution is what you see in these videos that I produce. You change the defective Stargate. You change the trajectory of your descendants. When you're out here in the South, in Florida, in Georgia, in Texas, in the Carolinas, dressed in dark greens, dark blues, blacks, browns, dusty browns, deep, dark, dusty clothes, with a hoodie on and a wrap over your head, at 90 degrees weather where humidity is north of 70%. There's something mentally wrong with you. It's the same thing that your boy Tommy Sotomayor talks about with the whole fire alarm thing. They're so used to the beeps. Something that would drive average people insane. They're so used to it. It is true. They need the dysfunction. They need the noise. Something that'll help them not think. Because just as Sukihana said, thinking is ghetto. Thinking it takes too much work. They don't want to do it. Brothers, don't make the mistake that you see so many other men out here doing. Reinvesting in this BS. It's done now. I know a lot of you like watching these Zoom meetings, whatever it is, these podcasts where they have a bunch of women arguing with men over the gender war BS. And you get some women in general, but B-dubs in specific, to have their heads on right. There's not enough of them. And there's not enough of them that are not on the internet, that are in the streets, speaking as the ladies speak on the internet. The ones that got their heads right. There's not enough of them. Yeah, we talking about like Candace Owens. Not enough Candace Owens, I guess. If you believe she's got her head on straight. She drinks the coffee, some of you guys would say. But she's also taking white meats. Brothers. Listen. I told you before, dudes out here are not breeding for beauty or intelligence. They're breeding for booty. They're breeding for booty. And these women can come with the ugliest faces, but if they got the fattest asses, they're in the door. And these kids coming out dumber and dumber and dumber. That's why SYSBM, brothers. Mad bus driver out. Let me come back with a PS for that ass. Let me come back with a PS for that ass. Listen. If you're a BW, you made it this far. You're losing heavy. You're losing heavy to ordinary Beckys, if you will. To ordinary snow bunnies. To plain Janes. You're losing heavy because you're out here cavorting and hobnobbing and palling around with chicken heads. With Strags. With the Scraggle Daggle. And her image supersedes any Michelle Obama type images. That's why it's being a mad bus driver out.